Hi, welcome. I'm Sarah Cruz from embrace-ayurveda.com, and I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner located in Seattle. And the past couple of days, I've been having a number of clients and friends reaching out and asking me what they can do to protect their lungs and protect their bodies from the smoke from forest fires. So today, I'm offering you 7 Ayurvedic tips to protect your lungs and your health from the smoke. And the smoke is really pretty noticeable today. It's September 5th, and I went outside and there's actually ash falling from the air, collecting on the ground and on our cars. So it's pretty significant, and so I feel like these tips will make a difference for you. So the first tip I'd love to suggest is to remain hydrated. And when we can optimize our hydration, we have a chance to flush out impurities and keep our body deeply hydrated and nourished. So Ayurveda suggests not drinking iced beverages, but drinking room temperature water or even hot water or hot tea to deepen the hydration, increase our digestive fire and our vitality. Tip number 2 is to use a neti pot. And you might have a neti pot or you might not. This is a neti pot. If you have one, now's the time to go ahead and bring it out and put it to use. So what you do is fill your neti pot with warm, purified water and about a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And then you flush each nostril with the neti pot. And this will prevent the particulate matter, the smoke and debris from irritating the mucous membranes. And not only is it smoke, but I've been hearing from others that they're using flame retardants to put out the forest fires. So that's putting even more free radicals into the air. So these practices really make a difference. So neti pot, and then the third tip is to follow your neti pot with nasya oil. And in Ayurveda, we use oil drops in the sinuses to protect our sinuses and our lungs. And you can use even plain sesame oil, plain coconut oil, or olive oil, 3 to 5 drops in each nostril. So you literally drop it in each side and inhale. And doing this once or twice a day can make a difference in the quality of your breath and just creating a prophylactic barrier against free radicals. So my favorite nasi oil is called Super Nasi Oil, formulated by my teacher, Dr. Vasant Lad at the Ayurvedic Institute. And you can get that at ayurveda.com. Otherwise, coconut, sesame, or olive oil works great. The next tip I'd love to offer you, tip number 4, is self-abhyanga or self-oil massage in Ayurveda. And I'm a really big proponent of oiling the skin regularly, but especially when there's smoke or pollution or toxicity around us, it makes a difference to oil the skin. So if you tend to run warm in your body, then you could use coconut oil. You can heat up about 2 ounces of coconut oil and apply it to your whole body. Or if you run cold, you could use sesame oil, warm sesame oil. So simply apply the oil to your whole body, and you can use long strokes on the long bones, circles on the joints. The idea is just get the oil on, leave it on for a few minutes, and then take a shower or a bath. And to optimize the effects of the oil is actually my next tip. Number 5 is sweating. And sweating will help keep the channels of elimination open. So you can oil your skin and then take a hot shower or a hot bath to the point of breaking a sweat. This will encourage fluids and toxins to leave your skin and just really optimize that elimination from the pores of the skin. So sweating is encouraged. And then tip number 6, I've been making a really delicious tea here the last couple of days. And this tea is full of antioxidants and properties that support your lung health. So I've made a tea of fresh ginger root, fresh turmeric root. You can also use dried turmeric powder, licorice root, and tulsi or holy basil. If you tend to have high blood pressure, maybe omit the licorice, but otherwise these 4 ingredients are amazing for what we're dealing with in the air right now. So ginger, turmeric, licorice, and tulsi. And you can vary the proportions based on your taste and drink that tea throughout the day to keep you hydrated, give you energy, and protect your lungs and your body from the smoke. And number 7, the final tip I'd love to share is to exercise. And I've been hearing from friends who go on daily walks, they're concerned about going outside and breathing the air right now to go for their normal walk around the lake. And what about the air? What about the ash? And so what I've been telling them is, how about going for your regular walk in the forest and breathing in that deep oxygenated air, that prana, that life-giving prana. And when we can do that, it deepens our lung capacity, it purifies our lungs and gives us more energy. So forest walk, another exercise I love to suggest is going for a swim, finding local bodies of water you can swim in, or going to your local pool. Swimming is one of the best exercises to deepen that lung capacity, bring more oxygen into the body, and purify all the channels. The third exercise is yoga. So you may have a yoga practice. You may have been thinking about starting a yoga practice. If you have a yoga practice, go ahead and return to that home practice. Otherwise, go to a local yoga studio for a class. Yoga helps to keep our energy moving in our body. It deepens our breath, it centers our mind, and keeps us focused, enhancing overall qualities of peace and well-being. So these are the 7 tips: hydration, Neti Pot, Nasi oil drops, self-abhyanga oil massage, steaming, svedana, breaking a sweat, drinking a nourishing herbal tea, and exercise. So even if you implement a couple of these practices this week, I feel like they really will make a difference with the smoke and the ash that we have in the air. So go ahead and share these tips with your friends and your family. These are safe for children to do as well, except no nasi drops for kids. The rest are fine. And just sending love and